What's good? What's good? What's good? My bad. We are back, ladies and gentlemen. How y'all doing tonight?
What up, though? What up, though?
Nothing much, can't call it, man. What's good with you?
Man, just getting out of my son's practice. I'm chilling now, though.
For sure. All right, as y'all pile on in, we'll wait a little bit for y'all to pile on in, and then we'll jump on into the show. Tonight we don't have any guests; it's just me and Coach Foster. But again, we're gonna give you the recap of the Cleveland Cobras game. We're gonna talk about our upcoming game this Saturday against the Beaver County Bengals, if I'm not mistaken, out of PA. Out of PA. We go give y'all the players to watch for this game. Also, offensive player of the game, as far as the Cobra, offensive player of the game, defensive player of the game, and and then we go give y'all our stats from this previous battle with the Cobras, and then we go give y'all our top 5 plays out of that game. So make sure y'all stay tuned, man. Comment. We read the comments. Trust and believe me. I actually post them just to let y'all know. Interaction is a lot better though. But other than that, man, we're gonna go ahead and jump on into the show.
What up? For sure.
All right, man. So, what's your take on the game?
I think, far as okay, let me get the Cobras a shout out first. I want to shout out the Cobras for a very clean, physical game. Um, it was played in between the lines. No petty stuff, no arguing, no little cheap shots or none of that. The Cobras really have a good team. They just really, really young. Um, There's a phone call coming in, but I feel as if they can get the quarterback situation handled, they can do some damage in the league. As far as us, it was a coming out party for the offense. I feel as if the first few drives was important for us to try to establish some points, establish what we wanted to do for the rest of the game. It kind of took us a little time to get going, but Quello came in, fit right in based on what we were already doing. We had a good run game. The O line did phenomenal as always. Our receiving core came up with really, really, really big catches that helped us, keep drives going and keep drives alive. And to still say it, we still are without our full offense. That's scary after this week's game, or after last week's game that we had. That's scary.
For sure. Yeah. I definitely agree. Again, like I said, like Coach Foster said, don't think the Cobras are who you really think they are. Like they are better than what the record is showing. I promise
Yeah.
you, they are. If they get, they got. I think they got a decent quarterback.
Yeah, they
I
do.
think. I think it's their defense that
Yeah.
they need to work on. Because and this is no knock towards the Cobras, but we kind of did whatever we wanted to on offense.
Mm-hmm.
I
Mm.
mean, once I throw up these offensive stats, then you'll understand
Yeah, fair.
what I mean when what I say. We kind of did what we wanted to do. Like I said, they got a okay offense. They just got to
Yeah,
score points, and we know about that. We know
yeah,
about having a good offense, but just can't score.
yeah. I mean, had
Um,
they would have put number 0 in a little earlier, man, they probably would have scored some more points. I feel like,
yeah, yeah, most definitely. Like I said, the receiving core over there, good.
yeah,
They was definitely good. So shout out to the receiving core. Like I said again, it was the defense.
yeah,
They get that defense down. I mean, they still up. I mean, I ain't gonna say up and coming because they've been here longer than we have, but they still got a couple of pieces that they got to fix. And other
yeah.
than that, I think they can definitely go be a team maybe in a couple of years that because as long as they're getting younger, if that
They're
makes
very
sense.
young. They're
Yeah,
very,
they're very young.
very young. I seen them dudes coming in the gate. I'm like, man, dang, this dude look like he a fresh. 18, fresh 19. Like they look that young. So it's like, it takes a little growing, you know what I'm saying, little adjustment. But if they happy with what they have far as a base with that, man, you just got to build off that. Everybody has a rebuilding year, and it's just like, everybody has a different time when they have to do that.
Most definitely, like I said, and we in that same situation, that same
Right.
rebuild. So, uh, so okay, so I'm finna throw up these offensive stats up here real quick, and so offensive wise, like I said, we kind of, no knock to them, but we kind of did what we wanted to do. We ran the ball well. We threw the we threw the ball well. Had 23 first downs. We threw 13 for. We went for 221 yards passing. 177 yards on 41 carries, 3 touchdowns, 1 interceptions. We was 13 of 26 on completions. We went 7 and 13 on third downs, and fourth downs we was 2 of 3. So like you got to think about it. That's over what, close to over 400, at least close to it. I think it's like 390 something.
Dang.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why I say,
Yeah, that's having our way.
yeah, and get that's why I said if they get a defense, maybe they could do something. But
Yeah.
definitely the defense that hurt them.
Yeah, it's always defense though. You just got to figure out what works best for you on defense and stick to it, man. But just keep your mouth closed on your way as you rebuild, and just keep your mouth closed.
So pretty much y'all should know who was the offensive player of the game then. None other than
Hello.
Marquello Sewell. Again, 13 completions, 221 pass yards, 3 touchdowns, 4 carries, 19 yards, and 1 interception. Again, played lights out, man. Had the veterans out there looking like the young boys again, didn't
Yeah, man. That is the beauty of Quello, coming is that, he shared, not saying that nobody else that we have shared the ball. Quello gonna get the vets the ball first. He gonna try to seem to get the guys that, are more experienced the ball first. And offense just, I hate to say it, but man, the offense just clicks. It just clicks. It's more electric. We move better. One thing that we definitely got to work on is probably broken down plays. But even at that, we do a great job of adjusting on the go. I definitely heard Quello tell him, "Hey, look, man, when I'm rolling out, y'all just come back to the ball." And that's how we was able to get a lot of them little dink and dunks off on the sideline, was because them veteran guys, they're gonna listen.
it? Fact. I definitely agree. Like I said, and I love our defense. Our defense had a couple of hiccups this game. We gave up 14. I mean, it ain't like we gave up, a ton of points, but we gave up 14. One of them, well, I ain't even gonna say one. Both shouldn't have even happened.
Shouldn't have.
But again, our defense has held us down in plenty previous
Oh
games.
man.
So I ain't go fault them. They still only gave up 14. Technically,
Yeah.
we're second in tier 2 in the least amount of points given. I think the Lions is ahead of us. I think it's like 14. We got 14, and they gave up only 13.
Yeah.
So our defense, like I said, it's always gonna be a hiccup, but this is what happens at this level. So for our defense, though, they did play good, even though they gave up the 14. They only gave up 6 first down the whole game. We did give up 174 receiving yards, but they only was able to rush for 17 yards. They went 2 for 9 on third down conversions. They went 0 for 1 on fourth down conversions. They threw 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, and we had 19 total tackles as a defensive unit.
That was a good defensive game.
And
Them
that's
174 yards is little. I might owe them a couple laps for giving that up, but I take it if it results in the victory like we got.
Yeah, and like I said, I take it too. Like I said, our defense has held us down in previous games, so
Yeah,
it
sure.
ain't like this is an every game thing. Again, like I said, even with that, we still only second in tier 2 PAFL with only giving up 14 points all season. And then they on the Portsmouth Lion only gave up 13, so I'd take it. Yeah, I'd take it. So defensive player of the game is none other than Reggie Rogers. 1 tackle for a loss, 2 tackles. Shout out to Mr. Reggie Rogers for being TGBG defensive player of the game. He definitely had a good game. Flying around the ball. If y'all go back and look at the film, you'll see number 3 probably everywhere, probably. So shout out to Reggie, man. Reggie is an athlete.
Good ball player right there.
Good ball player. Very coachable. Like, and you know at this level it's hard to find somebody that listens.
Hard.
Yeah, that find players that actually listen, because at this age everybody think they know it all. But all right, we made an announcement earlier this week about our young guys, our young Broncos, advancing their career to the next level, college actually. So shout out to Pavel Henderson. He's going to Kentucky Christian University. Our young guy R.J. Jackson, wide receiver, Central Lake College. And we got Demetrius Garrett Jr., Howard, Husky Prep. Shout out to y'all guys, man. Again, like I said, man, we definitely, the Broncos, going to be following you guys.
For sure.
I'm definitely going to be following you guys. And every chance you get, check in with us, man. We still love you, even though you leaving.
Hey, man.
Broncos is home now.
Send clips. Send me some shirts, some sportswear. I wear 2X. I want all y'all college shirts. I need them.
With a signature.
With a signature. With or without a signature, I really don't care.
All right, so we go. I forgot to do special teams, because I said I was gonna shout out our special teams.
Oh man, I think I know.
Listen. At this level, it's hard to get a special team. I know some people got college kickers. We got Will Shropshire.
Man, we got Will.
But still, this wasn't. I mean, again, our special teams is something we work on, but it's not a everyday thing type work on. So shout out to our special teams. Again, kickoff, we had 56 kickoff return yard, 3 of them for 56 yards. We had 1 punt return for 20 yards. We only punted the ball 1 time the whole game for 40 yards. Will Shropshire went 4 for 4 on PATs and 1 of 1 from field goals attempt for 38 yards. Hey, shout out to Will.
The boy played running back too, by the way.
Shout out to Will.
Yes, that's clutch to have a player like Will, a Swiss Army knife like that. Will is a true Swiss Army knife. He could play tail. He could play a little DN. He could play a little linebacker. He can punt, kick. If anybody ever seen our film and you see us on kickoff and we kick the ball off, Will, 9 chance out of 10, is the first person going down there blowing somebody up. That's the type of person Will is. It's constant contact. He's live from the start of the whistle to the end of the whistle, and I appreciate you for that, Will.
Yeah, he got a tackle in the Cobras game. If y'all friends with him, I'm pretty sure y'all seen it. It's on his page or whatnot. So
for sure.
Yeah, like you said, hey, I rock with Will. I tried to get Will to come over to the Pit Bulls last year. He stayed with the Glass. He stayed with the Glass. So glad to have you aboard, Will. If don't nobody else say it, I'ma say it.
Yeah, all right.
All right, so you're right. So we got a segment now of, again, like I said, we do top 5 plays from the previous games. So I'm gonna play this video and y'all enjoy.
Slow snap. Back to pass. Fires down the middle. Has a receiver. And it's going to be... Is it caught? It'll be caught at the 20.
So those were our top 5 plays from this Saturday, past Saturday game against the Cleveland Cobras. Again, you saw some great throws by Marquello, some even greater receptions by, again, like I said earlier, our veterans. So shout out to Lynn, shout out to Chris Colley, caught a reception. Shout out to Tony Perrine. He had, I think, 3 for 68 yards or something like that, and 2 touchdowns. Again, I think I said Lynn already. Shout out to Corn, had 2 receptions. I can't remember exactly how many yards.
Shout out Corn.
Yeah, so shout out Corn, man. Again, like I said, our veterans went crazy.
Yeah. Our vets come through, game in and game out. I told y'all, I believe I told y'all one of these shows that your team is only as good as the veteran players on your team. And we have good veteran players on our team.
So I was waiting on somebody to comment that. We not doing that, Tim. It's not offensive bias, but let's just be honest. Offense controlled the game this week. You want to keep it a buck? Let's keep it a buck.
Yeah, Tim. Listen, Tim. Had offense not scored, we lose that game 14-0.
And on top of that, like I think I even got the time of possession. I don't think I put it on the stat though. But time of possession, I think we had the ball for like an hour and 3 or something, and they only had it for like 30 something. So that means our offense had the ball most of the time.
March. We was putting drives together, which is important.
Man, long drives.
Long drives.
Shout out to our photographer, Mr. Carrington Carter. Man, young kid takes some of the best pictures I've seen, man.
Oh.
And I think he only like 15 or something still. I think he's going to the 10th grade. So he got a lot of growing in this industry and that media. So shout out to Carrington, man. Y'all go see him at every one of our games. Because he's an official Bronco photographer.
Yes, Bookie.
All right, so let's get into this game Saturday. We take on the Beaver County Bengals at Wrights Field, and I think it's Chippewa, PA. I hope I'm saying it right. Coming into this game, we're 2-0 on the season. They're 1-1. I can't remember who they just lost to. But I did see early in the season. I don't know the guy's name, but I seen a video of this kid and the stats he put up at QB. I don't know if you've seen it, Coach Foster, but I think I think he threw for like almost 300 yards.
Good. Who was he playing against?
I want to see. I don't want to be wrong, but I want to.
It had to be that Erie game because
I think it was the Erie game.
They went to the final bell with Erie. I think they lost that game 34-35 or 32-34.
Yeah, it was the Erie game then.
Yeah. I mean, that's kind of, that said something. But, as we can see so far, in my opinion, they played a Erie team that's trying to figure it out. Which was still a hell of a fought battle. But, looking forward to the Arctic Bengals. I've never played them. I've seen them play as a team before. They are a good team. They do have good players. So, me, I'm not taking nobody lightly. I'm going into the game with the utmost respect for whatever it is that they do. But I just know that I'm confident in what my team is capable of.
All right, so somebody did say the Bengals did beat Erie. Yeah, that was that game. Dude, I gotta go and find him, but I'm pretty sure I think he was close to 300 some passing yards. I think he had like 3 or 4 touchdowns or 3 something like that. Like, dude had a hell of a game, and I'm not gonna compare Erie. I'm not gonna compare Erie to the Broncos, but if he comes and play like that against us, it'll be a long day. I still,
for sure.
I still believe in our defense. I still trust our defense. But
Yeah.
how do you game plan for something like that?
You don't. You gotta watch film. You gotta know what he like to do. You gotta find his tendencies. That a player of that caliber, if he's the guy, like his numbers say that he is, a guy like that, you got to figure out what he don't like to do, where he's weak at, or his tendencies that he's bad at, and you got to attack those tendencies. Make him as uncomfortable as possible. Keep him out of a rhythm. Don't let him get no plays off. Everybody make plays, but then now you have to minimize the plays that he's able to make. The game will be put in your hands then.
For sure, definitely is. Like I said, again, like I said, we gotta have a great offensive showing again. Because like I said, I think this game is gonna be a little bit closer than what we think it is.
Yeah.
Like I said, I believe in our defense. I definitely don't think he's gonna be throwing for 300 some yards against our defense.
No.
But like I said, and this is not no knock towards our defense or any coaches or players, but we gave up 174 yards to the Cobras.
Yeah.
It kind of you get a little bit worried.
Some people, I'm gonna be honest. Some people look at that as that's too much.
It's
football
definitely
people
too
out
much.
there, that's looking like, oh, that's a lot. And some people looking like, oh, that ain't nothing. So it all depends on your perspective. But me, I don't want to give up 175 yards I don't want to give that up every game. We shouldn't have to give that up every game if we minimize the mistakes that we make. That's all. It's just little mistakes too. There's like being in the wrong gap, being an inch or two away from, your zone or your area that you're supposed to be in. And then, he finds the gap and he sit through it. He makes the play. I like football because, other people make plays. Other team is supposed to make plays. You just got to minimize how many plays they make.
Definitely, like I said, I definitely agree with you on that, man. Like I said, I could preach. I can say it a million times. I take my defense over anybody else's. So shout out to Putty, as they call themselves, Putty and the Temptations. We're coming to Beaver County Bengals, and we definitely go battle. So get ready for us.
For sure.
All right, so we're gonna jump into our defensive player to watch this game, which is gonna be Mr. Jameer Boykins, DB, number 26, and the reason why he's a player to watch is because I don't know if y'all recall, but a couple of weeks ago he was actually defensive player of the game. So definitely watch out for this young kid, man. He's a hitter. He's a hitter. Go and look at the film.
Tackler.
Man, he's definitely a tackler. Go and look at the film, man. Look at 26. He flying to the ball. He's everywhere. And if y'all don't know, that's Reggie's brother, so it's running in the bloodline.
It's in the blood. It's in the DNA.
It's in the DNA, so you kind of expect that from them.
For sure.
And then our offensive player to watch, which is crazy because he wasn't our offensive player to watch last week, but he is now, Mr. Tony Perrine, again with a outstanding game. Like I said, I think he had 3 receptions for 76 yards and 2 touchdowns. So I think he might not get the 2 touchdowns against the Bengals, but he definitely have that same repeat game coming this Saturday.
With Tony, it ain't no telling. With Tony, you don't know what you get out of Tony, man. You might get 4 receiving touchdowns. You might only get 2 or 3, but Tony is one of them guys that he's not big on recognition. Like, he don't care for, all the glory and, player of the game and, MVPs and all that. Tony don't care about none of that. Tony just wants to play football with a group of guys that want to get the job done. And I could definitely appreciate that from a veteran.
That's why you always gotta have a veteran like that on your team. And like I said, we got a couple. We got a couple of veterans like that that's on our team. So you gotta love y'all guys. So shout out to y'all 9, 10, 11-year players that's on this roster. Hey, shout out to the young guys as well, though, man. All right, so let me ask you let me ask you a question, Coach Foster.
What up?
I don't know if you saw, and I don't want to start. I don't want to start in with the bowl people and all this, but I don't know if you saw. They got the Ohio Broncos in the Midwest ranked number 12, I think. Now, we ain't gonna argue the rankings. That's how y'all feel, or whatever y'all system feels, or whatever it is. But how do you feel about that being ranked at 12 when we beat one of the teams that's higher than us, and then the team that's higher than us lost to the same team that we beat? How you be feeling about them bowl rankings, man?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I feel it's a joke. I feel the committee, if it is a committee down there, whoever's doing the semi-bro committee, bruh, y'all need to turn y'all paperwork in, turn y'all licenses in, turn it in, because the system is garbage. There's no way that that we're even, first of all, that we're ranked. What we ranked 12?
12 out of 15, we ranked 12.
There's no way that we are ranked 12 and we just beat a national champion. We just beat a national champion,
and then the team just lost to the team we beat.
Yes, and the team that we beat is still ranked higher than us. So I don't see how that's logical. I try not to play into it, but for the people that do play into it, the people that do look at it, take it as disrespect, because I did. I posted it right in the group, and I told them even the power rankings for our own league, it's disrespectful. It's disrespectful. It's disrespectful to the work that we put in. It's disrespectful to, the hard work that even us as owners and coaches have put in for this organization to be ranked near the last, or to be ranked near the bottom. And we've been doing nothing but scoring points and beating people. It's disrespectful. So the only thing we're going to do is we're going to keep our hard hats on. We're going to clock in. And we're going to come to work. And we're going to just keep, staying focused on the mission. And it's one game at a time. So Arctic Bengals, we got y'all this week. And then after this game over, we look at to see who we got next, because now we on the mission.
Yeah, and that's why I said that should add fuel to the fire. Again, I don't know how they do their ranking systems, but I do know we definitely better than 12.
Oh man!
Like listen, I said, I don't get into it.
I don't even see how we can make the top 10. That's crazy.
I don't, like I said, me personally, I don't get into it as far as I don't get upset about it. But like I said, I definitely make it. It definitely adds fuel to the fire. Again, we was already on the mission. As soon as we jumped off with the Broncos coming back, we was already on the mission. It was championship. I mean, that's what we're focused on. So we're gonna, like I said, keep down us.
Keep down
us, and we'll keep showing up. But we gonna take this game by game. Like we're not boasting. Again, like I said, we never would, but we believe in ourselves.
Facts.
So I again, like I said, the rankings, it might have upset people. We just wanted to know how was the ranking system, because we was like, your number 5 got beat by us, and then the 5 beat number 6. So it was like, I was like, how was this even possible? Mm-hmm.
What type of BCS system is they running over there? Like, that is crazy. That is crazy. 5, even if, okay, let's say that they were clearly above us before we beat them. So that's the underdog winning against a top 5 opponent. and the loser is still in the top 5. I don't get that. I don't get that. So yeah, it's jank. I hope whoever came up with that system, I hope you watching it. Like I really hope you watching this. That was jank, man. Stop disrespecting teams like that. Really take the time out. Look at point margin. Look at everything. Strength of schedule. Look at everything, man, before you just start to, put people in places where they don't even supposed to be at.
Well, like I said, I was told because I definitely asked. I was told they don't go off points. I don't know. Like I said, I commented on it, but they definitely didn't. They said they didn't go off points because that's what I was asking. Is this a point system? Like, how does this work? Because like, how are we ranked number 2 in the PFL Tier 2, and a team that's above us is I think ranked like 4 in our league.
Yeah.
Especially with points allowed. With points allowed, we only gave up 14. Everybody else is in the 20s and 30s.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Like I said, I definitely didn't understand the logic behind it. Like I said, we'll take it, we accept it, and we just go keep trying to get better week by week.
I think the only reason that they doing that is they counting that Rams game. That could be the only reason why they doing that.
Well, Portsmouth just got the same thing because they just played a game that they didn't have to play, and it was a national game.
Yeah,
so they had a forfeit win last week, even though they lost to the Phantoms.
Yeah.
So again, make it make sense.
Yeah.
But like I said, trust and believe me, no hate. We definitely not hating. We just wanted to know how you doing your ranking system. Somebody said I'm a free agent. The Patricians gave my number away. 31. They've been doing me dirty. Oh Lord.
Oh, hey man, hey, we don't do that on here, brother.
Hey, you can't bash the team, bro. I mean, you said they kicked off, but
on here. We don't do that.
You can't bash the team on here, my guy.
Sorry about your misfortune, brother, but yeah, nah.
Hey, I was reading it. I'm like, hold on, what did he say? 22-year vet. Well, you know how I go then. You act like you new to this.
Oh man, I ain't speaking on the Patricians, man.
I rock with them young guys over there, man.
For sure.
Hey, D-Lo, what's up with you, man? I seen you in the comments, man. I ain't ignore you. I seen you, man.
What up, D-Lo?
Mr. 14 is back.
For sure.
Well, all right, man. You got anything you want to say, Coach?
Man, I'm just looking forward to this game Saturday, man. Unfortunately, I got to ride with Jimmy. And we all know how slow Jimmy drive. So, sooner or later, man, we're going to get there sooner or later. But, I'm looking forward to see what we got this week. It's semi-pro. And the travel is what, make or break teams. So, I feel it's going to be a good, clean game, hard-fought game, as it is every week. And I'm looking to see if we get in some type of trouble, how we adjust, how we handle ourselves. There's certain situations that you need to see or that you need to be put in to see if your team overcome that obstacle. That's when you know that you're champions or when you have a championship team. So I'm kind of eager to see if the Bengals come out and punch us in the mouth. If they get ball first, how we going to adjust? How we going to handle that? How we going to come out to that? Because unfortunately, I don't think we've came out and got punched in the mouth, where a team just came down offensively and just did whatever they wanted to do with us as a full healthy team. So I'm eager to see that.
For sure. So since you saying that, man, let's go throw you on the hot seat, man.
Oh man.
You know how we like to close out our shows, man. We definitely got to get the predictions of these scores, man.
For sure.
Predictions. Just and listen, y'all can take it how if we got Bengals player watching, take it how you want. These are his opinions, my opinions.
Yeah.
So yeah, go ahead and Give me your prediction. Oh, well, before you do, Jimmy said we got a huge challenge ahead of us Saturday night. Oh, of course we do.
Yeah, for sure.
This is when you test it when you got. I mean, even though it ain't like a 4-5 hour drive, but this is when you see. This is when you get tested.
Hold on. How long? You said how long?
No. I said it ain't like you got to drive 4 or 5 hours.
Hey man, I was about to tell Jimmy I wasn't going.
Nah. Well, it's only like 45 minutes for me.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm literally right down here. Appreciate that, Tate. He said I can see y'all winning it all. Appreciate it. That's the goal.
Appreciate it.
That's definitely the goal. D-Lo said he got us winning 20-9.
You know what? I was thinking we on the road. I got to see how we come, how we travel. If we got all the pieces that we need, I believe I'm calling 24-12.
24-12.
Yeah.
Okay. I can take that. I was sitting here thinking like what my number would be. Again, like you said, not knowing who's really gonna be there, cause especially at this level, you never know who's gonna show up. So if we get this offense from last Saturday, I'm going 28-7.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm going 28-7. If we don't, I'm still going 14-7. I think our defense is only giving up 7 points this week.
Okay. I can see that.
Yeah. So Tim Brown said he going 35-0.
Tim, you said that last week.
Tate said 28-6. Danny said 40. I'm assuming we just gonna score 40 and whatever, and I guess not give up points.
Just said 40.
That's it. He just said 40. Like, all right, well, we scoring 40, and then D-Lo, we at least get 14 to 21 points. I agree. Like I said, with the same offense that showed up last week, we definitely it's 28-7.
I'm gonna be honest. If we get the people that showed up last week, and they already got that, timing and that mojo going from last week, I go 34-6. I'm not gonna lie to you because that is dangerous. Yeah.
Ooh. I mean, I can see it happening. We just dropped 31. Yeah. Tim said I said 28-14. It was a couple people that said 28-14. We was close.
Well, we was close.
If
and then hit the field goal. I ain't mad at Will though. Shoot, man, get your funky on, but I said 28-14, man. God.
So Danny said defense ain't giving up a damn thing. Again, I would love to say that, but it's all again. I said every show it's always a fluke play in sports, especially football. It's always a fluke. Whether it's just it might be one blown assignment or just one missed tackle. It's simple stuff. So
simple stuff. And we still at the point where it's early. It's early. We only 3 games really in with our core key guys. We 3 games in, so it's going to be still little mental mistakes that we make. Blown calls or not getting the right calls. Or playing out of position. We're still very young in the season. Game 4, game 5, y'all gonna see a total different team. Y'all gonna see a total different tackle. Y'all gonna see a total different eruption when we do shit like stuff. Sorry, stuff is about to be different. Oh, okay, yeah. I don't want to mess up the family show.
Nah, you good. A couple of them to slip out there, be all right, because I know I done slipped a couple of them. Tim might be on. Tate said Tim might be on or something. Let me go back to D-Lo. He said we're gonna have a big game. I agree. We definitely go run the ball. Like I said, we just ran for 177 yards between him and Quad. So trust and believe me, we
and
definitely
it helps.
not scared.
Will helps us. Will helps us because in the red zone, man, we can go for field goals. I'm comfortable enough to line wheel up, and kick it.
I've been saying it. I mean, at some point it's gonna have to be done. I mean, think about it. The Rapids just beat the Cobras with a game-winning field goal. We can't say like we can ignore special teams. Yeah, we got to at least try. If it's just 3, we got to at least get them 3.
Jimmy said Cobras with the last-second field goal.
The Rapids beat them on the last-second field goal.
Oh, okay.
They kicked the game-winning field goal. So that's what I'm saying. Like, you need them kicks.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, they won by last-second field goal. Okay. We just mopped the floor with the. Hey, man, listen. Y'all just keep your mouths closed. Just. Everybody gonna get a chance at the Broncos. Just wait your turn, man. Just wait your turn.
So Jimmy said, offense, we gotta just have fun like we did last week. 9 receivers, 4 running backs, 3 quarterbacks, for sure. Cleta said, "Hey, I was gonna say that right here with Cleta. I'm posting it now. O-line was strong last game. I was watching with the emojis. Hey, shout out to the O-line. Charles Scott, if you watching, definitely shout out to you, my guy. You got the big pancake. I didn't get a chance to show it, but I definitely got it on video where you pancake the dude. I can't remember the number.
I'm gonna be honest. Charles played that pancake right there. First of all, I thought Charles gave that guy a concussion. First of all. Secondly, Charles should definitely get honorable mention for that play for top 5 or something, man, because he definitely deserved to be in there for that one.
Most definitely. Like I said, even if you watch the game and you watch that pass to Tony when he head tapped the guy, Quello has so much time in the pocket. Go back and look at that video when y'all get a chance. Quello had so much time in the pocket. And I was looking at that, like, again, I was up in the booth. So I get to see everything. And it was beautiful. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, it was beautiful.
He was out there making a sandwich.
Like, he could scan the whole field. So shout out to our O-line, man.
For sure. Big ups to y'all.
Like, I know y'all always talking about y'all don't get love. Y'all on the flyer for this week. So definitely giving y'all love now, my guy.
Yeah. You got love today.
Like, hey, if y'all can show us that in Beaver County this Saturday, lock us in.
For sure. Lock us
he
in.
Might as well go to lock us in.
For sure.
Cleta said, "Oh my God, I was rewatching the video. Like, wow, yeah, of course, yeah. I'm telling you, like, he was standing back there scanning the field.
Yeah,
and I'm like, yeah, you can't. Hey, when you got time like that, you supposed to be balling.
You're supposed to pick him apart, and that's what he was doing.
All right, so we done came up on our time for the show. Today, you say 6'5" across the board. Yeah, maybe. Well, hold on. We got a couple more comments coming in. I'll read them for you. Finney, that O-line coach / player, said the dude said he wouldn't pancake him, and Charles, in fact, did it, and then made to walk off the field without saying anything to anyone. And they didn't have a DN during the play. LOL. Oh, man, Charles Scott, you making people walk off the field?
Bro, Finney is stupid.
Scott, you making people walk off the field? Oh, man, you're a bully. Jimmy said I put them on back-to-back flyers if they do this again this week.
Hey, I'm going to be honest. That's a bet. That's a bet, Jimmy.
Mr. Almighty Burt, number 9. What's going on? He said, I will eat before the game. Yeah, man, eat, man. Y'all trying to go out here and play on the empty stomach.
Nuggets or something.
Y'all out here trying to play on these empty stomachs, boy. Yeah, all right.
Yeah. Crazy.
You see how I felt. But again, like I said, we done came up on our time for the show. You know how we like to close out. I ain't even got to describe it for you, Coach Foster. Go ahead.
stay true to yourself, man. Stay good to your kids. Fathers, raise your kids. Happy Father's Day coming up to any father, any single parent that has to play both parents, man. Happy Father's Day to you. Love and support each other, and don't take a genius to do the right thing, man. I'm out.
All right. Again, like I said, we appreciate everybody that come in tonight on the show. To all our fans, we will be live for this game. You better text me, Danny. I ain't calling you. It's too late at night. I don't talk on the phone after 9. We appreciate everybody tuning in tonight. Again, we in PA. We got the Beaver County. I have to say the Bills. Beaver County Bengals.
Thank
Again, we'll be back next week, same time, same day. Until then, we out.